If you were to ask me what my favorite game is on QCraft, I'd definitely say Sky Wars. But there is another game that is a close contender for that spot. Pillars of Fortune is a game mode on QCraft where everybody starts on a long or short tower. The tower is usually made out of bedrock, but there are special occasions where this could change. Now, the reason why I like this game mode so much is just because of how much of your brain it requires and how much it puts your thinking skills to the test. When I say this game is for big brain people, I really mean it. You cannot tell me that if somebody is standing on obsidian and the only thing you can attack them with is an end crystal, and you still manage to kill the guy without dying, that's not a smart play. But it doesn't always have to be aggressive plays that are smart. Sometimes saving your own life can be smart. Like I went over in my Sky Wars guide video, clutches are very important for you to know. Now, in Sky Wars, you are pretty limited to what clutches you can do, but in Pillars of Fortune, you're literally able to get any item in the game. That means, if you manage to fall off the map, there's no excuse. Unless you're me. But that's why I'm going to run you through it and help you get better at this game. So, how do I say this? You need to know how to clutch for this game mode. I'm so serious, I'm telling you. When you play a game mode where everyone is really high up in space together, you will definitely need to know how to clutch. So I'm going to teach you most of them. Like the block clutch. So, since I've already made a really cool animation explaining what block clutching is and how to pull it off, I'm going to just reuse that footage. So pretty much, block clutching is when, you get knocked off of a high place or whatever, and then you place a block underneath yourself to prevent you from falling. By the way, go watch that video if you want to know how to play Sky Wars. Block clutching isn't always going to be the most optimal way to save your life because of fall damage, but if blocks are all you have, then just go for it. Just be careful about your health. Another thing you should be careful for is what kind of block you get. Because if you get any kind of gravity affected block, it can lead to situations that are just straight out of some kind of Looney Tune. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So in this specific map, there are striders all the way at the bottom that you can actually ride, which leads into this next clutch. Actually, I don't know what to call this. So I'm gonna just call it the saddle clutch, sure. The saddle clutch isn't actually just exclusive to striders. It can be done on horses, camels, donkeys, llamas, and mules. All of these do not require saddles, by the way. And then you have pigs and striders, which do require saddles. I mean, trust me when I say this kind of play does make you look like a professional player, but also trust me when I say this clutch is very impractical and should not be attempted. Which is why it's best to use water, as I also went over in the Sky Wars guide. Water bucket clutching consists of just placing water at your feet right before you hit the ground, which prevents any fall damage. Now, even though you might be used to clutching with water, there are still many other blocks that you can use. In fact, there are so many other things that you can use that I'm actually going to make a list. That was a lot, wasn't it? Just like subscribing to my channel. If you do subscribe, it would actually really mean a lot to me. And if you do subscribe to my channel, you're not only supporting what I do, but you're also telling me that you want more entertaining Minecraft videos like this. So why don't you, subscribe. Or you can like the video to support me even further. Okay, while you guys were busy subscribing or whatever, some ding-a-ling made the fucking lava rods. And this one shuffle, which is great. Actually. Okay, it was great. But, since we're here, let's discuss the rising lava mode. Okay. There's no strategy. I'm serious. If it's rising lava and normal loot, you might as well just pray to Notch himself that lava just doesn't spawn on you. But maybe if it's shuffle, you could actually have a chance of at least surviving long enough to maybe place on the leaderboard. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh on this game mode, but you cannot tell me that it isn't boring to make a house out of random things and then sit in that same house for like 2 minutes. But I can't lie, this house is kinda not. That doesn't mean you can't be somewhat smart. How can I be smart, you might be asking? And to that I say, you just have to play this game long enough to know what does what, and what I could use in this situation. Or what I could use in this situation. Ooh, I know that one! A sword! Well, no, but we can start talking about swords and other weapons. Swords, tridents, axes, and maces. What do all of these have in common? They're all weapons. Now, why are weapons important? Specifically for this game mode? Because they can work as a perfect last resort option. Oh, what's that? You have no blocks to get away from this person? Sword. Oh, somebody's bridging over to you? Sword. Oh, someone. You get the point. But sometimes you won't always get a sword, which is why you have to be resourceful. Which is exactly what I'm gonna demonstrate with this. Okay. That would not have happened if I had armor. So let's talk about it. Armor doesn't make that much of a difference in Pillars of Fortune, which is why
I need something that can save my life!
yes, this is more like it. The Elytra is hands down the best thing in this entire game. Some people might hate it, and some people might love it. But there's one thing that everyone can agree on. It is a lifesaver. This is another clip where I can truly show you how much skill this game mode can take. But how did I get here? Well, let's start from the beginning. Okay, I see the game is down to a 1v1 situation. Me against this guy right here. I'm trying to bridge up to get to him, but he's already here! So now I'm stuck, hugging a wall, running out of options. Do I jump? Do I time this guy out? Do I wait for him to make a move to counter? Well, hello there, sir. Okay, I think I have a plan. This could be it. I survived this long, and for what? My life's so. See, it's stuff like that that really keeps me playing this game mode. This clip alone might genuinely be one of the best plays you'll ever see on this channel. But sometimes you might not have anything to save you at all. Sometimes you gotta think more sharper than usual. The slime map! Oh my god! I forgot the slime map! Oh my god! This map is perfect for beginners, in my opinion. This map can be played from both the top and the bottom. Now, you might be wondering what I mean from this, so I'll just show you. People usually tend to stay up above from everything else. Sometimes they'll tower up higher and then camp, especially on void maps. But other maps that have land at the bottom, people just tend to jump down. But specifically on this map is where chaos really happens. This map can be pretty punishing to people who just jump down, which is usually why I stay up for a while. Now, you might be asking, Roy Boy, what is so punishing about this map? Okay, so do you remember how I said you could get any item in the game? Well, there is something I forgot to mention. I completely forgot to talk about the spawn eggs that you can get, and for that I do apologize. But there is no other mob in this game that you should worry about more than a Warden, unless it's these little shits. Now, this thing is the reason why I almost never jump straight down on this map. But if you're stuck down there with it, good luck. Nah, I'm kidding. There actually is a way to defeat the Warden, but it is very risky. Depending on the block that you have, you can make a small bridge going off of the map. Make sure that when you make the bridge, you use the most fragile objects first. Wait for the Warden to come, and then... Well, I'm done with this game. Well, that was the Pillars of Fortune video. What do you think? Was it good? Was it bad? Should I do more? Actually, I really want to do more of these videos, but I'm actually running out of games to play. I do want to do Bed Wars, but I can only play on Bedrock, and like Bed Wars on Bedrock is actually fucking terrible. I refuse to play that. I do have a murder mystery one that I do want to do, but I just wanted to take this time to really appreciate the support I got on my first video, the Skywars video. I've gotten so many views, so many likes, so many comments. It really makes me want to keep doing this YouTube stuff. So I made this. Even though I got sick halfway through, even though I have school, I still managed to get this video out, and it was actually, it was really a chore. I've actually started this video on the 12th of October, and I'm finishing it on the 1st of December. I don't know how many days that is, because I can't calculate it right now, but that's a lot of time to make this one video, and it's only 10 minutes. I just really appreciate everybody that watches my stuff. Thank you for that.